talking Shhh with Johnny and Evan.
Alright, folks, we are at it again.
Oh shit, it's Tuesday morning. We're on air.
This is Johnny.
And this is Anthony coming at you one more time.
Alright. It's kind of a busy weekend in the fisticuffs.
Ooh,
as
we got a little
put it.
fisticuff news here for you boys.
Bellator is back.
Bellator, the Andrei Arlovsky fucking memorial organization. Yeah.
It was not great, if I'm being honest.
Well, you gotta where's Rampage gonna go? If not for, it's kind of like if you had a secondary shittier Walmart for the old greeters that they've just lost. Now they have dementia. They're gone.
They go to Kmart.
They go but Kmart's a better store, so it'd have to be they go to Roy's. These motherfuckers just go on down, and then it doesn't matter that they're talking to the fucking Red Box. It's just because it doesn't matter. That's what it would be nice if it was. I just don't think it's fair that it's only for fucking UFC fighters, man. Where's my retirement where I get to tell shitty jokes to the wall and I still get a little bit of cash? Come on.
Yeah, Sergio Pettis and Ricky Pendejas was the main event.
Pendejos, what?
Yeah, exactly. It was not good.
Hey man, I'm cultured. I know the words. I know the lingos.
UFC, it was good. Bad stoppage. So Herb Dean had two really bad stoppages.
Come on, Herb.
And Trinaldo and Herbert. It was Herbert's UFC debut. And Trinaldo knocked him out in the third round, about a minute and a half, and just starched him out fucking cold. And to Trinaldo's credit, he just stood over him, ready to punch, waiting for Herb Dean to call the fucking fight, which he should have. But nope, he said fight, so boom, boom, there he goes again, and then he stopped the fight. That was some bullshit.
Yeah, and Herb Dean's a great ref too, and it's a bummer because that's what you hear about. It's one of those gigs that it's you only hear about when they fuck it up. You don't hear some of the commentators do a good job being giving the ref his due of
great stoppage.
That was a good stop. I'm glad he got in there when he did, but when you fuck it up, though, you really fuck the pooch on this, and guess who's watching? Everybody!
Yeah. Well, Dan Hardy screamed at him to stop the fight, and then I guess he got into an argument with him after the fight was over.
Well, that's another thing, too. Hey, man, with no, crowd and shit, everybody can hear you. That's not your job, though, bro. You're the announcer. Don't be screaming at people. I mean, I get it, but you're kind of exploiting the fact that no one's supposed to fucking hear you in the ring, bro. You're not the ref. That's not your job. You know what I mean? I get it. You're trying to fucking stop him from beating him up, but you're not. You're just supposed to be telling the people what you think. And I don't really give a shit what most of the guys come on now. I'm trying to watch a fight. It's not your job to jump in.
Hua and Nogueira had their trilogy fight. I don't know why. Hua won both the first ones. I don't know why you need a trilogy. A trilogy is when it's one apiece. I don't understand why. It's a rubber match.
Double or nothing, motherfucker. Double or nothing. Hey, man.
Maybe someone owed the other one some money or something.
Now they're trying to do number 4. It's a marketing scam, fuckers. Yeah. You better win this one. We need another 4.
Gonna fight till someone dies.
3 strikes, you're out and fucking fighting here.
Gustafsson moved up, took on Verdum. As soon as it went to the floor, I said, "Well, it's over." And
Verdum?
Yeah, and that was true. It went to the floor.
That's a kick-ass name, bro.
It was done.
I always thought whenever I become a super villain, Vaughn is the best fucking thing you can ever add to your name. Just like Vaughn, your last name, kind of like Verdum.
Yeah, that's
Vaughn
Verdum. And Whittaker and Till. Whittaker, man, I think he's kind of lost a step after losing the title. I don't know.
Hey, man, you get clobbered enough. Bro, that'll happen to you.
I was just glad that Till lost because, man, I can't stand that guy. He's such an asshole. I mean, he's a good fighter, don't get me wrong, but he's a huge dick. And BKFC was also Friday. It was really good. Burrito and Harris.
Bare knuckling, dude. Tough way to make a living.
Yeah. Yeah, Palomino and Valley Flag. Man, it was stopped before it even started. It was crazy.
45-seconder, bro. Come on.
It was nuts.
But hey, man, that's what I like the bare knuckle, dude. It puts a little mustard on the pass for me. It invigorates me to watch boxing because I fucking don't really like boxing, man. It's like, to me, boxing only furthers what I think is a stereotypical belief that an impromptu fisticuffs doesn't call for headbutts, elbows, and kicks. Like, come on, bro. I feel like it wasn't enough for me. So when you add a little bit of carnage to it, gets me going, and a little bit of zing on that boxing, a little makeover it needed for me to fucking watch it. Because if I have to watch two flyweights dance around for another 12 fucking rounds, I might just go outside and kick my own fucking ass. How about that?
Oh, shit.
So speaking of fucking bare knuckle, hey, man, we got your boy.
Yep, we got Chris Lytle.
Yeah, I had a lot of naysayers. You motherfucker talk about I can't get the man. Well, guess what? I got the goddamn man. Well, Big J got the man. I ain't really do much. But, hey, we got the man.
All right, we're here with Chris Lytle. Good dude. UFC veteran, BKFC. The list goes on and on.
He's going to let us know everything about bare knuckle he's got coming up. I got to tell you, we got him on video, and I'm happy it's not just a cardboard cutout of you and then just like moving lips and stuff. I thought I was getting catfished. I couldn't believe it. I was like, this is a real guy right here. All right, we got him.
Yeah, this isn't like the new baseball or the NBA. We're real dude. We're not cardboard cutouts here, you know. This is we're real people in the MMA world.
Nice. BKFC the other night was pretty good.
Yep.
I was actually pretty surprised at the Palomino fight.
Man, you know, I was too. I did not think it would go nearly that quick, you know, especially Valley Flag. He's a tough guy. He's always been known to go just a grinder, you know, and to be 45 seconds, I was shocked. You know, there was two fights I thought would probably go the distance that night, that being one of them. You know, I know it kind of didn't help. Valley Flag wasn't the first guy there. He did have to take the fight on a little bit short notice, but I mean, I knew the first time Palomino fought, I felt like, man, this guy is going to be tough to deal with. I think anybody in that division is going to be tough to deal with. I didn't know how they were going to beat him. So, not really surprised that he won. I was surprised how quick it happened.
Really good fight. There was some pretty good fights. I was only able to watch the four main fights. I tuned in late.
Luckily, the Palomino fight was the only one I actually got to catch live, you know?
Did you watch the, what was it, Bobby Taylor versus Hernandez fight?
No, I saw Brito and Harris and Kleckler and Tate.
Yeah. The other one I just spoke about was another very good fight, though. Man, you know, I was really impressed with the card just due to the fact that I knew going in it was going to be a little tough because they could only have like 800 fans. You know, they weren't allowed to have a lot of people there. Right. And we had to pick up a lot of guys from, you know, local, from, you know, by Oxford, Mississippi, to be on the cards. But when that happens, you know, you don't have the budget, you don't have the as much as usual because of the constraints, and so I knew it was going to be difficult, but they turned out to be pretty good fights, I thought. I enjoyed myself thoroughly. We had, I believe, 6 knockouts and 2 that went the distance, and both those that went the distance were somehow split decisions. I thought Brito won that fight. One of the judges didn't give him the fight. I thought that was weird, but you never know when it goes to judges. I got no idea what they're looking at. I don't think they know what they're looking at, and it's just, I mean, I know what I think, but the judges don't sit and see it. I don't know what they're looking for half the time.
Yeah, I agreed with the Brito fight too. So,
I thought that was as well. I thought he looked very comfortable out there. He looks like, you know, that was his 4th fight in BKFC. So the more you do it, I think the more comfortable you get, and you understand the distancing's better. He looked very comfortable out there, and he could be a force to be reckoned with.
So one of my questions was, are you going to do BKFC again or just commentate?
You know, I had wrist surgery after my last fight, and I can't see me do anything right now. There's always a possibility. There's fights I'd like to do, but it's just a matter of can I get through a camp without continuing to hurt myself. I'll be 46 here in a couple weeks, next month. So I don't know. I mean, it's always possible, but I am kind of digging the fact that I can get to commentate and be ringside. He punches me everything. Nobody's hit me yet, so it's been pretty good.
Right. So kind of go back to your MMA career. You had some really good fights.
Thank you.
Your fights against Matt Brown, those are really good.
Thank you. Yeah, I actually fought Matt Brown twice. I fought him once in the UFC and once in a different organization. So He's a very tough guy. I was able to finish him twice, but they were both brawls, man. I mean, he's a tough guy. He was one of my favorite guys to watch after I retired. Because the dude always came to put on a fight. He was gonna come and bang. And that's what I love about fighters now. When people come and put on shows, him, Cowboy, those are the kind of guys I've enjoyed watching.
I actually met Matt Brown in Reno at my daughter's graduation. He was real humble, real nice guy. I took a picture with him. Everybody says bad things about him, but, I mean, he was cool to me.
Nah, he's a good guy, man. I'm not sure who'd be saying bad things about him. I mean, he's an intense fellow. I give you that. He might be a little too intense for a lot of guys, but, I mean, he's a nice guy. Most of the fighters, I'd say, especially the old school guys, I'd say about probably 90 to 95% of them are really good people. You'd like to hang out with them. You're going to get, a few percent, but that's in any walks of life. But, I mean, most of the guys are really good and humble guys. I think maybe some of the newer guys, not quite so much, but all the old school guys, absolutely.
Well, it's like we were talking during the Whittaker and Till fight, and I said I like Till as a fighter, but I just don't like his personality that he comes across, interviews and stuff like that. It's super cocky. I mean, a lot of guys are like that, but what I like is he showed good sportsmanship after the fight, which is important.
I think, unfortunately, ever since, Conor McGregor, I think everybody's got this recipe for success and money and getting the big fights. And, I'd say, unfortunately, and the reason is because it works. If you go out there and you make a lot of noise, you're going to get the bigger fights. Colby Covington, for example.
Right.
It doesn't work, absolutely. However, there's a trade-off. You better make Conor McGregor money if you're going to do that, because if it doesn't, now all of a sudden you're a guy who's sold out and people view you a certain way, and you're going to have to deal with those consequences for the next 10 years. And that might not be the kind of person you are, but, I mean, if you could act like a prick, people are going to think you're a prick, and that's just how it's going to be for the next, maybe the rest of your life. I don't know, but when you sell your soul like that, you better make a lot of money, because if not, hey, deal with the consequences.
So are you still doing the firefighter thing or just doing the commentator?
Oh, yeah. I've been a firefighter for almost 20 years now. The whole time I was fighting the UFC as a firefighter. People always ask me when I was fighting, I'd win a bonus. I might win like $100,000 on the night total. They'd be like, "Oh, when are you going to quit the fire department?" I'd be like, "I'm not." I enjoy going to work. If I worked in a factory or was like, a trash man, yeah, I'd quit. But I mean, always enjoyed going to work. It's, something I enjoy coming to. So, I have no desire to quit doing that right now. I got that going on. I'm also putting on fights and doing commentary. I'm very busy still. I used to think it was just that when I quit fighting, I wouldn't be so busy. But, man, I'm just as busy now and just different,
Yeah, I did see that you posted today that you have your own podcast.
Oh, yeah. A good one, man. We got Boss Rutan getting ready to come up on here. I just started doing – I've done several different podcasts, but now we're just doing one specifically for MMA stuff. But I got Boss Rutan getting ready to come on. He was, when I came – it's funny, I came up with we have like the Lights Out Hall of Fame. And I only put guys on. A lot of them are guys who – a lot of people don't know, old school guys. My first one was Sakuraba because, man, at the time he was just the best in the world. There's just nothing you're not going to tell me he wasn't. My second guy was Boss, just because, I mean, just phenomenal if you go back and look at his record. And he lost a couple early, but he was like a kickboxer who learned MMA, and he went to Japan and they were really good on the ground. He wasn't. So then he became really good. I think he won his last 21 in a row. He was just unbelievably good. So hard to believe. So just having Boss on there with all what he's done and winning so many in a row, just being such a great ambassador for the sport, very very happy to have him coming on.
Yeah, he's
Boss Rutan's one of your favorite fighters, right, Johnny?
He is. He's my all-time favorite fighter, followed by GSP.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. So I can't wait. I saw him. I think about 2 weeks ago. I was in California. We were doing something. We have the pancrase, kind of a history of it, trying to go back, because a lot of people don't realize how important pancrase was. When the UFC 1 happened, Ken Shamrock came over. He was like the king of pancrase, I believe, at the time, or he had been. And people think that the UFC was the first time that you put a karate guy with an MMA guy, and that's how mixed martial arts developed. Oh no, they were doing that over in Japan before. So I'm trying to get that message out there that the UFC wasn't the start of it. It was definitely the first time it started getting exposed around here, but that was already going on in Japan before that.
Yeah, it was just the progression.
Yeah, a lot of the guys who did well in the UFC early were from Pancrase. The guy Metzger,
Right.
Boss Rudin, Ken Shamrock,
Frank Shamrock.
Yeah, all those guys were Pancrase fighters, so they've been training mixed martial arts for many years.
I kind of want to switch gears a little bit. I know your son Jake is autistic, and you do the anti-bullying. If you want to talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, I was always getting called to go, speak at a fundraiser thing, or come speak at a school about, fighting, or speaking about just motivational speaking. And at one point I was like, I want to do some things that I care about. And my son having autism kind of makes me, I guess, hypersensitive or hyper aware of things that happen. People act different. They get made fun of. They get picked on. And just how especially nowadays, kids have trouble dealing with problems like that. Leads to depression and suicide. And I just remember thinking, man, what if your kid hurt themselves because of people making fun of them for things they have no control over? So maybe me and a friend of mine, we kind of decided to start an organization, sort of non-for-profit, to go talk about bullying. And I ended up writing a children's book and had that published. I take it to a lot of places, get it in the elementary schools, and I go try and talk there, so the book has more meaning. That when they see it, like, oh, that's what the guy was talking about, trying to get it out. It's just about trying to do what you can to help out. I think you have a responsibility if you have a platform. I've been fortunate to give a platform. I'm not real sure why, but in this country, if you're on TV or an athlete, people think you're a smart or an important person. I don't know why, but they tend to listen to you more. So what are you going to do? You're going to go out and get in trouble and make people look in, oh, that's what people do, or are you going to go do some positive things? So we try and do some positive things and go and talk to many kids as we can.
That's good. And where can we get that book at?
Go to ChrisLytleFoundation.com, and it's there. It's called Lights Out on Bullying. So that, or if people need me to come out to wherever to try and talk to the schools, I love doing it. I mean, I can't always go to different states, but I have been. I've been to Connecticut some. I've been to Cleveland, Ohio, some places up in Wisconsin. I've been able to go do some things. So hit me up and see if we can't make it there. I don't know.
Right on. So we'll kind of switch back a little bit. So in your career, what was your toughest MMA fight?
Man, that's tough because I had a lot of tough fights. I fought a lot of good guys, like Camps. I don't know. I mean, I would have to say, you talked about the fight with Matt Serra. That was tough. I fought him twice. That was tough on a couple levels because we were pretty good friends. Spend all that time on that reality show, you become friends with people, and
right.
I honestly want good things for him, but at the same time, I want good things for me too. That was definitely a tough one. Fighting Matt Hughes was very tough on different levels because he's just such a strong competitor, just a strong guy. Koscheck was tough. Thiago Alves was tough. I had a lot of really tough guys. I can't really in place one, and they're all tough, man. You get to the UFC, it seems like everybody's pretty tough.
Right. So what's your most memorable career moment?
I would have to say that was probably my very last fight versus Dan Hardy. You never know how you want to go out right, and you want to. I knew Dan was tough. He just fought for the title a couple fights before that, and I gave in my resignation, my retirement letter, gave it to Dana. I was like, I'm retiring, and you want to do well your last fight, but you never know how it's going to go. And a lot of people were telling me, oh, you got to take him down. He's really good on his feet, and I was like, what am I, terrible on my feet? What are you talking about? I'm a pro boxer. Quit telling me that. So I decided to keep it up on my feet the whole time, and then I was winning the fight, and he tried to take me down the last minute, and I submitted him. So I got to go with my fight of the night and a sub of the night and go out the way I wanted to. So being able to go out, doing well and winning like 5 out of my last 6 fights was, kind of the highlight, was being able to know that most people go out when they're forced to go out. They're told they get knocked out 3 times in a row, 4 times. We're like, you need to leave. But I just felt like I was able to do it a different way. I didn't know really many other people who went out doing that well at the end. And I felt like I was still getting better, but it was time for me to move on and do other things.
You sound like you're pretty happy with your life and where you're at in your life and your career. If you were to do anything else, if there was anything else you could do, what would you want to do? Really,
the only thing, to be honest with you, I could do, probably bare knuckle. I like to do the boxing. Possibly a boxing match, but I really like the bare knuckle aspect. People think that, bare knuckle is more brutal, and it might be more brutal as far as you might get cut open more and you might bleed more, but you're not going to sustain the brain damage. So that's what I would worry about. Like going back to boxing, man, I've seen too many boxers who don't talk right. They're just not firing on all cylinders. I don't want that for me. I got a long life ahead of me. I don't want to be eating through a straw and not being able to know what's going on. So bare knuckle, I think, would be the safest way. And I actually do like that sport quite a bit. It's a lot different than people think. It's not. It's like boxing on steroids. Like everything's amplified. You have to be better at not getting hit. You have to be better at your accuracy. You just have to be better at fighting. It's really a pretty good sport. And I love doing the commentary for it, but if I ever did anything else, it'd be a bare knuckle for it for sure.
All right. Well, thanks for your time, Chris. We really appreciate it. You're a good guy.
Right on. I appreciate having me on.
Yeah, it was good to talk to you, and I'll let Anthony say something.
Yeah, love having you on the show, man. We'll look forward to seeing everything else you got coming out.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much. You guys have a good one.
All right, you too. And our thanks to Chris Lytle for a good interview. And we're going to pay some bills. We'll be right back.
Gotta make that money.
We'll be right back to Who's Talking Shh with Johnny and Anthony in just a moment. But first, Anchor. If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. It's free. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. What do you need to do? Just download the free Anchor app or go to Anchor FM to get started. That's ANCHOR.FM. And now, back to Who's Talking Shh with Johnny and Anthony. All right, we are back.
Trying to get right.
So, our main topic today.
hit me with a business.
It kind of leads in from where we were with Chris Lytle, and where do you wish your life was now, and what are your future plans? Like, if you could do anything in the future, like, where would you like to start now to have your life go?
Well, I'm already started, man. It's not even. I'm upgrading. I'm beating levels, bro. I didn't just start this game, man. I got a double decade years. I got a double decade degree in destitution, brother. If you know what I mean. I've been doing this for a minute. But if I had a choice to change my path and say, I don't want to. I don't know if people like spoilers. I'm not giving you the trailer, cocksuckers. Stay tuned. How about that? How about? You'll see where I'm going. If I had a choice to go somewhere else, I think I should be placed in charge immediately. I think that's where. If there was anything, if a guy was like, all right, what's next? Hey, maybe I'll run for president. Deja vu.
Yeah, I'd vote for you because it's a million times better than what we have now.
Hey, man. Fuck it. I want an army. I got a lot of good ideas, man. I smoke pot, dude. I solved global warming like 3 fucking times. I just can't fucking remember. Every time I fucking, I'm like, oh, that was a good, fuck, I forgot it. It has something to do with coal, I'm sure of it.
I'm pretty sure that's not it.
I don't know, but just stopping coal or.
Yeah, maybe stopping.
Or somebody, coal's a dick in every scenario in which I solve global warming. But, who knows?
Funny. But, so you never aspired when you were a kid, I want to be this or that, or...
Well, no, I mean, really, I don't know if aspirations are... It's always just been a plan for me. It's not like, oh, I want to be this thing. Because, I mean, I don't really want to do anything. I think it's a peasant fucking mindset. I don't want to work. That sounds not fun. That sounds like the worst thing I could do. In fact, I was talking shit the other day, and I was like, God damn it.
You?
Yeah, right? Not this guy. And I was talking somebody about these social programs, and I'm like, you know what? I've been a judgy fucking cunt about this. Like, hey, why am I hating on their scam? Like, fuck, if this guy's suing people, and he's making fucking free cash. Like, I'm not gonna hate on the welfare scam. Fuck it, take it. I don't give a shit. Like, I'm not gonna bitch because, like, you found a way to get away with not working. Like, okay, I don't know if I don't really want to have like a job. I'm thinking I just do some version of what I'm doing now, and people just start fucking paying me for it. Stop fucking freeloaders. Hey, I'm giving you gold here. Here I am. Get a mic on this fucking guy. He's giving us comedy gold here, and here I am getting sticked. Oh, god damn it. X-rated.
Anthony needs a sitcom.
I need something, dude. Actually, I had a good idea for a show. You know what I thought it'd be? I thought it'd just be like me and getting like all my jobs that I'd be getting, and then just making it through probation and getting fired. and then I just go get the next job, and that's it. It'd be real life.
So it's real life.
Yeah, it'd be real life. Like, this is what happens when you're like a dude that's supposed to do some other shit, but you got to get like jobs before that happens. Yeah, I thought it'd be good. Thought about it in the shower. That's where I do my thinking.
That's funny. I do too when I'm taking a shit. Those are the 2 times.
Well,
I do my best thinking. You're alone. You're just sitting there doing a task.
I do my best thinking when I'm following people around the tree streets.
That's kind of scary.
It's not scary. Well, you got to think about it. You're not the first person I've told this to, Johnny. Now, I want to get into this as well because people keep fucking judging me. Now, hey, they go, why are you following these people? Why does there got to be a reason? Here's the thing. It's not weird. I'm not following you. I'm following your car. Don't be a creep. The fuck is that? Like, you mighty fucking high yourself. I don't even know what you look like. I'm behind you. I'm following your car, sir. And it's a delicate dance when you're following a person. Really, the point is, I'm following them. I'm not really following them to follow them. I'm following them to see how long I can follow them until they realize I've followed them. Then the game is over for me. It's no fun. I've been made. Now I must leave, and I have to find a new person. The mail lady's really good at it.
You know, it's too bad that they already made the show Everybody Hates Chris, because I think Everybody Hates Anthony would be the perfect name of a show for you.
It's too bad they already made that Hannibal Lecter show. Stay tuned, boys. Coming out this Wednesday.
Oh, my God.
Live off the streets.
So, when you go to prison, ultimately...
Yeah, well...
Who's going to play you in the movie?
Well... I think they just have to cast me. Just shoot it from prison. Like, I'm not going to be allowed around the other inmates anyway. I mean, fuck, it'll be like middle school. I'll just, hey, you're a habitual disciplinary problem that doesn't know how to use their words to express themselves. So you're not allowed around the other kids.
Damn it. If Chris Farley wasn't dead, he could play me.
Well, I assume, like, again... when I tell people, yeah, I'm probably going to end up in prison, they're like, oh, you shouldn't speak that into the world. You shouldn't plan on that. You're trajecting yourself into prison. And I'm saying, no, it's not that I'm like trying to go. It's just like, just as you know, the sun will more than likely come up tomorrow.
It's inevitable.
Like, that's what they do to people like me. I mean, come on. I work there. I know what they do. Fucking shitheads.
Yeah, you did.
I know, dude. I know. Well, I'm not supposed to say that. Fuck, they'll find out. Some of those bastards still want to fucking stab me.
I'm sure. Or throw pee on you again.
Dude, that's okay. You know, I can sleep marginally well at night thinking that's water. So maybe don't fuck me over, Johnny. And I walk a very delicate line on eggshells. I can't fucking, you know. But hey, you know, you can't live in fear. I mean, fuck. Those guys probably want to stab me. I'm not saying a lot of people probably don't want to gut a lot of people. What the fuck? I don't think I'm so special they're probably going to do it.
Right.
Not yet.
That's funny that you said don't live in fear. And so I've been putting stuff out there for people to be on the show and stuff like that because they say you miss all the balls you don't swing at. So I figured, fuck it. Why not swing at some? That's how I got Chris.
And not to mention... let me be the first to tell you. Now, I liked having Chris on the show. Well, Mr. Lytle, Christopher, Mr. Lights Out. I liked having a guy on the show. I like a dude that's, he comes in, he was talking business, get right to the point. Nice guy, not a dick. We want to have more people on the show. Great people on the show. You'll get no suck job on the Talking Shit show. But hey, come on, talk a little shit, we'll have a little fun.
Absolutely.
It'll be a good time.
From the time, oh man, as far back as I can remember, I always wanted to do music.
Yeah.
And I was about 6 years old when I wrote my first song. It was a rock song. It was called Mother's Rules. You know, fuck do I know at 6? You know, and my mom's a bitch and
There
I'm pissed
you go,
off.
dude.
Yeah. So it was a rock song, and you know, for a 6-year-old, it was not bad. But so being around cigarette smoke and stuff in the industry I work in, it's not done wonders for my voice.
Did it kill your singing voice?
Yeah.
Did it kill your opera voice, Johnny?
Yeah,
Fuck.
it's been not good.
When I was a bit younger, I did try the musical instrument thing. I thought I was gonna play instruments. My problem is I don't have the fucking patience, man. I don't have the I buy shit online, late night, violins, guitars, fucking bongo drums and shit, and I just pack that shit around for years until I ultimately fucking leave it in whatever apartment I've defaulted the loan on. And fucking there you go. You use that for fucking deposits, assholes.
The other thing that I did want to do later, revolving around music, was engineer, the person that records and mixes and all that stuff.
So you want to be like the Norwegian Dr. Dre.
Yeah,
Be like Dr. J.
Exactly.
Hey!
Damn it, there's already one of those.
Oh, that
Shit.
Dr. Big
Johnny?
J?
Dr. Johnny. Well, the nice thing about doing this podcast is I've learned a lot.
Getting a little mix and experience up there, huh?
Yep. And I tell Anthony every time, because usually it leaves while I'm editing the second part, and there's always this amazing edit that I do.
Well, dude, I gotta get
And
out of here.
he's gone.
You see these fucking assholes lining up outside the studio out here? I mean, fuck, I gotta get out of here. You only have a certain amount of hours. I don't know who keeps fucking leaking when I'm leaving the goddamn show. These fuckers don't know how to be quiet. I'm trying to get out of here before these fucking dickheads coming in here trying to make me sign books. I don't want to. Hey, easy.
Yeah, but it sucks because I have this amazing edit every time. Like, I splice two things together to make it perfect, and everybody misses it.
Well, now they hear it.
Well, yeah, but you don't hear it before.
That's not what you want to hear. That's the part that sounds like shit,
Yeah,
Johnny.
but I want them to hear the original and go, man, he did an amazing job right there.
That's it. Yeah, that's like that's the way I do like intercourse as well. I the first time I just give a shit performance. So like if I get him the next time, I'm like, see how much better I was than that other guy. Yeah.
Oh, man.
It helps because I have multiple personality disorder, so I actually was a different fucking guy.
They're like, what are you talking about? It was you every time.
I think you're referring to Richard. I got an alter ego. I call him Skinny Dugan. You don't want to meet that guy.
So no other. Where do you see yourself in the future? What would you like to be doing?
I don't think this planet's gonna be around much longer.
No.
But
Oh, shit.
what do I told you, bro. I can't. What would I like to be doing? In what kind of future? I guess. At what time span are we thinking?
10 years. If you're still alive.
That's a big
I know it's a big if.
I thought I was fucking dude 6 months. Come on, man. I'm a short timer. I'm a short timer, bro. Don't put that shit. Are you gonna make parole? Yeah, I'm a short timer. I'm getting out. Fuck. Don't easy. But
Don't Shawshank me, homie.
the fucking if you do, I'm gonna be that one dude. I'm getting the fuck out. God damn it. Shawshank guy got shit on me.
Anthony was here.
Dude, it'll say something on it. Fucking watched this little YouTube video the other day about these cats that broke out of fucking prison. They just like left sticky notes all over the fucking place. Like, yeah, we were here. Fucking dickheads couldn't hold me. And they just like running a bunch of dipshits. They got caught. Surprise, fucking surprise.
Wow.
Yeah, it's weird. I think if when I leave jail, I'm not going to tell them. I went to Indiana. That's where I went.
Yeah. Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Where do you see yourself there in about 10 years, Johnny?
I would like to be doing something in the music industry. I don't know what.
Well, you're gonna be managing my my starring career in. Well, you probably have to write my story from the jail.
Yeah,
You'll
right.
have to be the guy.
I'm gonna be your ghostwriter.
10 years. Well, I mean, you gotta think. 10 years. That's a reasonable goal to either accomplish everything you've ever wanted or rob a bank and go to jail. I mean, fuck, what's it?
Well, like I alluded to in the last episode, I do have some plans coming up. I mean,
Oh, is
that's
that-
not going to
oh,
be my long-term
fuck,
future goal, but that's a short-term goal, and I'll release that information eventually.
I probably can't even say that on the air. Like, that's premeditating a bank robbery. I'll send my ass to jail right now. What if I actually end up robbing a bank? They'll be like, look, motherfucker, he premeditated it. They pull this show. Oh, got me.
Back July 28th, 2020.
I fucking rob a bank in 2052 in another state. They're like, look, this motherfucker planned it. Give him 5 more years.
All right. Just put him under the prison.
Well, fuck it, I don't care. You're gonna pay for me to live for free. I don't give a shit. Hey, what? Don't hate on my scam. Now what? I found a way not to work. You gonna bitch at me? Fuck off. I'm still buying Nikes on commissary, motherfucker. I don't give a shit. I'm still making football bets under the tier. Eat my ass. I don't give a goddamn. I'll live for free.
Oh, man.
What, are you gonna judge me? What, the big criminal cares what you think of him? No, I fucking don't. 10 years? Ely State. Next. That's where I'm going. Plans. Unless one of you wayward talent agents catches the show and saves me from a life of degradation and crime. That's what you need now. You need the sympathy vote. I'll tell them I'm a Jew. You can't let me go to prison. I'm a Jew. I get to be a comedy writer in a Sarah Silverman show or some shit. That's when, right? Fucking, I don't know.
All right, kiddies. I think we're going to wrap this episode up.
I think that'll fucking cover it.
We'd like to thank our special guest, Chris Lytle, once again. Good guy.
Great guy. Go get his book.
Hopefully we can get some more good guests on the show.
You want on the show. You know you do. We're going to have some advertising opportunities coming up. We're going to let you know.
All right. We will see you next week. New podcast starting every Tuesday at 8 a.m. or hear previous episodes anytime.
Come on back every week, C-Sweet Poppy. I got what you need.
You can email us at whostalkingshh@gmail.com. That's 3 H's.
That's it. Email me. I want to read your shit.
You can leave a voice message on Anchor and possibly be included in an upcoming episode. Tell us how much you like it or if you think it sucks.
Leave me a name and number after the beep.
Go to our Facebook page link on Anchor.
You know you like me.
You can also hear us on Spotify, Google Podcasts, and many more.
You know me. I'm on all the platties, dawg.